We really need a dog-free park. We really do need one. I'm at the lake. It's a lake park. It's a place I go to or just want to I guess meditate or just kind of you know, relax myself just by the lake. Has a park here, a lot of people here, children, a trail for biking. It's a very nice little park, but it's infested with dogs. One too many dogs. When one or two leaves, another dog comes. Mostly those small little worthless dogs. I did see, um, I did see a bully breed walk past one of the children play area. Um, did see a couple off leash dogs. Dogs are everywhere. Like they are everywhere. Like everywhere. We really need. We really do need a dog free park. We really do need one. Whether it's just a section, a mile. Like we need something. It's unfair that we have to share these parks with these worthless mutts. Like, why are we sharing them with these worthless mutts? They're worthless. They torment us. They terrorize us. I mean, there are birds here, seagulls here, and they just mind their business. They mind their business and do whatever they want to do. I mean, they're not attacking anyone. They're not bothering us. So that's good. But with dogs, though, a lot of them are on leash. They're on leash because these dogs are on leash because if they're off leash, they're going to be bothering people. People are going to get scared of them. These dogs are going to potentially hurt someone. That's why they're on a leash. Damn. Sorry, I'm sorry. That's why they are on a leash. So yeah, we really do need a dog-free park, just for people who don't like dogs, for people who don't want to be near dogs. That being said, as much as how bad and worthless and dangerous these dogs are, what makes them even worse? It's the hype, it's the pretending, the delusion, the lies, and the excuses that these dog nuts, say. Holy, I'm sorry. There's just this beautiful girl there, but it's like, whoa. Anyway, sorry. I'm sorry. Anyways, yeah, it's the lies that these dog nuts say and the delusion that they say. Let's say, dogs were just there, and there's no hype, there's no pretending, there's no making up stuff, no articles, none of these organizations for dogs. I think things would be better in this society. But however, they create these lies for dogs, and that's what makes it worse. A better example of this is when they have dogs in schools, have dogs in hospitals, have children reading to dogs. They read to dogs, and the dog nutters are going to say, oh, the child, reads better with dogs or around dogs. They'll make these lies and as if the dog does anything when in reality, again, the dog doesn't, but they have to lie. I was in the park watching. There's a father-son, having a moment, pushing each other on the swing and whatnot. But what is the dog doing? The dog's not even paying attention. Like always, the dog is smelling around like some kind of dingbat. I should say ding dog. Just smelling around, moving around, looking this way, looking left, nonstop. Just looking around. All the dogs here in the park, that's what they're doing. They're just looking around. Their families are having their families are having, I don't know, I guess a picnic. Dog isn't interacting. Dog's just looking around, smelling around, not even caring about that. So it's the same thing with these therapy dogs or service dogs or dogs in schools. These dogs are worthless. They don't do anything. They don't care. They don't provide anything. And if you say they do, it's all a delusion. It's all in your head. It's all to push this dog propaganda. Because these things, you observe them. They simply just don't care what you people have to do or say. They don't care. They do not care what you have to say or do. They don't. But you'll have to pretend as if they do. They don't care. You have to lie and make things up. Make memes and lies and more lies. Over and over and over. Just lies. And that's what makes this dog culture look even worse. Because they're pushing lies. Pushing the delusion, this mental illness on people. And it's not right. Because it's getting a lot of people killed and sick. You're traumatizing a lot of people. Because of the lies. The dog nuttery. Stop it, man. Yeah, I mean, society doesn't say much about it. But if you applied everything dog nuttery does to any other species or object or fan base, they all would be saying you're crazy, you're mentally ill, you're sick. I think a good example is Nintendo fanboys. A lot of people call a lot of other fan bases, they call them out on Nintendo fanboys. Because Nintendo fanboys act as if Nintendo or the Mario series are all perfect, all great. They act like there's no flaw, but in reality, again, it's all recycled junk. They're pretty much playing the same game. The same game, doing the same jumping, the same concept. Over and over again. And the Nintendo fanboys, they don't see it like that. They see it as something new and fresh. And even if the game is trash and boring, they're still going to worship the game, praise the game, give it 10 out of 10. You know damn well it's not a 10 out of 10. It's a trash game, trash system. But that's just I play Nintendo here and there. I don't hate Nintendo, but I think some of the games are recycled. But anyways, what I'm saying is it's like in any other thing, other fan bases, other people are going to call people out on something. But with dogs, even though dogs are actually killing people, dogs are disgusting and gross, the dog owners are disgusting and gross, no one really calls them out. No one says anything. The majority don't say anything. These dog nuts and dogs are allowed to pretty much get away with murder and killing and defacing property. And nothing can be said. Nothing is barely said. And that's why the dog culture is the state that it's in, is because people don't speak up against it. And again, any other culture, any other fan base, etc., people are going to say something about it. They're going to criticize it. In dog culture, though, there's a tiny few people. Tiny few, but we don't get that voice. We don't get mentioned because, again, they want to protect these worthless mutts, even though they're brain damaged mutants. And I'm looking at one right now, and it's just the way it is. It's just moving around, head moving. It's look like it's full of anxiety. Like it's always looking, and its nasty mouth is open, and it's looking around, smelling on the ground. Like, come on, animals don't do that. They don't look so anxious. Natural animals don't look anxious. They look nice and cool. Even animals that are captured in zoos look chilled and nice and cool. But dogs, even when they give them shelter, food, and that so-called love and care, they're still anxious. They're still stressed out. They still look like garbage. Man, I really do hate this dog culture. I think dogs themselves are horrible. But again, it's the hype, the lies, the excuses, the mental illness, the delusion, the behavior from the dog nutters, the dog owners, dog lovers, dog experts, dog trainers, the dog industry, and dog culture. It's their behavior that makes dog culture and dogs even look even worse than they really are. But I'm not downplaying dogs anyway. Dogs are horrible. They're horrible. I hate them. I rather all dogs be eliminated, shot to the head if that's what it takes. But again, it's these owners and it's these dog nuts that make dogs look even worse, because they create this lie that is totally false. They create this huge lie. So we got the truth about dogs, that they're worthless. Now we got to deal with the lies that are absolutely absurd. Anyways, I am Gore the Dog Butcher with another Worthless Mutts, and please remember that it's okay to hate dogs.